Hey everyone, it's February 23rd, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with Percy Lefroy Mapleton, an English murderer most noteworthy for being the subject of the very first use of a police composite sketch to appear on a wanted poster and in a newspaper, and for having the most 1880s English name in history, and this is the poster right up here. Mapleton was born in 1860 and was seen in 1881 pawning a revolver for cash, retrieving it 6 days later. That same day, he hopped on the London to Brighton Express train, a trip which would be the last for coin dealer Isaac Gold. Mapleton hoped to rob someone on the journey, ideally a wealthy woman who would just give up, but unable to find a suitable victim, he turned to the rich coin dealer. Just before the train entered a tunnel, Gold and Mapleton were left alone in a smoking car. When the train reached the next stop, a ticket taker noticed Mapleton disembarking, covered in blood with a gold chain sticking out of his shoe. He was questioned by police and claimed that he had been knocked unconscious by two men on the train. The police didn't believe his story, but they thought he was a risk to commit suicide, a criminal offense in Britain at the time, and wanted to question him. They took him to the police station, where he filed a formal complaint and even offered a reward for the capture of his attackers. After doctors examined him and determined he had only superficial wounds that wouldn't have caused him to be bloodied, Mapleton announced that he had to get to London for a meeting and was released. Meanwhile, the train had been searched, and 3 bullet holes and a large amount of blood were found, but no body. An examination of the tunnel revealed the body of Gold, stabbed and shot, missing a large sum of money and jewelry. Realizing they had let go the likely killer, the authorities asked the press for help in capturing him. He was described as age 22, middle height, very thin, sickly appearance, scratches on throat, wounds on head, probably clean-shaved, low felt hat, black coat, teeth much discolored. The police commissioned an artist to sketch Mapleton based on a description from someone who knew him, and this was the first composite picture ever used by law enforcement. The picture led to many reports of seeing him about London, but he had hunkered down in a boarding house, only going at night to avoid being seen. After Mapleton wired his employer to ask for his wages to be forwarded to his location, he was apprehended. He was tried, convicted, and eventually hanged in November 1881. I haven't been able to find out how much rope they had to use with that massive neck of his. If this was your birthday, hope you had a great day. If you know somebody's birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Percy Lefroy Mapleton, I have to say, happy birthday, you bastard.